I'm about to do a session at the next step. So today, to help me achieve my goal this year of seeing how much mobility and sensation I can get, I'm going to a place called The Next Step, which I go once a month. And I'm going to show you what a session is like. You're going to see a session. So while I was in Melbourne staying at Quest for 364 days, almost a year, I went to The Next Step twice a week. When I was going then, I had different goals. I had goals of getting better posture, getting stronger arms so I could do cheerleading and learning to live with my spasms, so different goals, but I got good results. So now this year, I've changed my goals at Next Step and working on mobility and sensation. So yeah, what I'm saying is they have a wide range of knowledge and can help people with whatever goals they are. So that's where I'm heading right now. This is a heavy door. And gonna go to a Next Step session. So I'm here at Next Step with my trainer Mitch. He's going to take my session today, and today we're going to start with the standing frame. Why are we going to start with that?
So we're going to start with the standing frame to get a bit of weight going through the legs and stretch them out. So this will help with increasing the blood flow, getting the muscles to trying to get them to an optimal length, and also it's good for the bone health as well. So we'll be starting with that for probably 20 to 30 minutes before going on to our next exercise.
Awesome, let's get in to the standing frame.
Are you ready to go up slowly? So you let me know where you're comfortable. Alright, so I'm going to slowly just go up.
My body's a lot more used to stretching out now.
Yeah. So we're moving Emily's legs to try and improve the range of motion and also to try and reduce the excitability of the muscle to hopefully reduce spasms.
So Mitch, for people who don't know, what is the next step?
The next step is a spinal cord injury and wellness recovery centre. So we have a number of different therapies such as exercise physiology, acupuncture, massage to try and get neurological recovery for all our clients that come, such as Emily.
And it's a great place. I definitely recommend it. Recommend coming here. It's awesome. We're going to get on the plinth now and do some other stuff.
Alright, so we're doing some stretching here to mainly get the muscles that we didn't get in the standing frame. And also we're doing grounding, so I'm pushing on the ball of the foot, which helps to promote blood flow and lymph drainage. So being in the wheelchair for long periods of the day, the muscles of the hip flexor, hamstrings and calves get very tight, so we like to focus on those muscles to stretch. As you can see there, the hamstring pulling the leg, the heel to the bum. And we've got to be careful that these muscles don't shorten too much so we can keep them at optimal length. So Emily's spasms are a lot more intense than most people's spasms, so it's been very challenging to find the best way to reduce them. And this is one of the best ways that we've found so far. So we're going to be doing reflexes. This is similar to using the stim machine, which we'll use soon as well, but instead of an external stimulus on the body, it's from inside the body. So we press on a point in the foot and it's going to set off a lifting motion of the leg to try and lift the knee to the chest. And I'll get M to try and help me lift. Ready, and lift. So we're trying to get the neuroplasticity by sending the signal up, and then M's thinking about it, sending the signal down. We're trying to connect the pathways. Ready, and lift. And this is also good for improving muscle strength, bone strength, improving blood flow as well. So we're getting a range of different benefits. So pressing less, it'll be a smaller reflex, which is what we found out for M, but everyone's different. So you gotta work with your client, work out what's best with them. So we tried to use the stim pads on this muscle to get that movement, which we couldn't do, but we're able to get it through the reflex point. Ready, and lift. Ready, and lift. So another good reason to do this is it stops swelling of the ankles. You're not moving a lot of fluid builds up in the ankles, so it can help get rid of that as well. So this is the other way we can activate muscles, through the stim pads, which we've got here. We've got bigger ones on M at the moment. They're on her quad muscle. So when it stims, so right now, we'll stim the quad and we'll get M to try and push her legs straight. So activating that muscle there to push her legs straight. And again, this is sending the signal up, and then M sending the signal down. We're trying to connect the pathways. Push. Yep, that's it. Good one. And rest. So this is another way we can do activation. So we're stretching out the muscle, and then M's trying to push with her glute and push her leg straight. That's why I'm touching the muscle to try and give it feedback, so she can try and work out which one she wants to use. All right.
Yep.
Ready, and push. Push first, and then keep pushing. Push, push, push. Push. And right. So we've only got a little bit of movement to start, but hopefully after a few more sessions of training, we can keep improving it. So we're about to do some hip and core exercises in the hook line position, which is this position here. So N's gonna try and bring her leg out and then bring her leg in. And then we're also gonna add in a TheraBand where she's gonna get some core and try and do core and hip activation at the same time. So this is good for improving stability in the hips and helping prevent falls from the chair and improving activities of daily living. Try and bring this side in. Yeah, that's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Bring it out. Alright, try and bring it in. In. Keep going, keep going. Good. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to try and balance the left leg first. So try and get it balanced, and then you're going to try and do little ins and outs. Yeah, and try and push it out. Out. Yeah, good. And in. In. Keep going. Good. Excellent. And out. Yep, and in. Keep going. Good. Excellent. So you can see how this would help with transfers and then like reaching in the chair, all sorts of things that you wouldn't think that you'd need so much stability for, but you do. That's what we're working on. As well as improving the activation of hips. All right, so we're doing a core exercise now. It's similar to Pilates, so we're going to be doing a single arm pull down, and Em's going to keep her hips from falling side to side. So she's using all her stabilizing muscles of her spine, hip and shoulder. All right, so let's get into it. Nice. Oh, you can do alternating. Or push over. So we're not as strong on our left side pull down. So we need to work a little bit on that. We're doing another core exercise called the Pellet Press. So N's going to be pushing up and back while again keeping her hips nice and stable. That's it. Good, try and get your hips back. So we know from doing the single arm pull down that this side was weaker, so that's what we're doing now, exercises to try and train up that left side. So we're about to do 4-point kneeling, which is another core exercise. And it also puts some weight bearing into the legs, so we're going to be trying to work our hip, our back, our shoulders, performing a variety of different exercises. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Excellent. Let's make sure that's even. All right. So the first one we're going to do cat camel. So you're going to arch your back, so you can bring it up. Yep, and then let it sink down. Yep. Again. Arch. Sink down. That's it. You can do one without me. Yeah. So we're trying to get more movement into this. So we're good up here. We're just trying to get a little bit more through here. That's it. Alright. Now, while we're here, we'll do the weight shifts as well. So you're going to try and bring your hips over to the right, yeah, and then to the left. Good. To the right. Good. To the left. Can you do marching on your hands? Yep. So again, that left side, you can see how much we need to work on that left compared to the right. Yeah, that's it. So squeezing in and then pushing up. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Yes, excellent. Good. And this is good for shoulder stability. If you're doing a lot of wheeling during the day, the shoulders need to have good strength in the rotator cuff and muscles to help with preventing overuse from wheeling too much. So it's a good exercise to train that up. So we're about to do a stretch for all Emily's anterior muscles that are tight, especially her hip flexors, which is going to be on her stomach. We haven't been able to do this until recently, so this has been very good, especially for stretching out all these tight muscles, her abs, her hip flexors. So, ready to try?
Yep.
All right.
Ready.
Let's do it. So if we come up into 4 point, ready?
Yep.
Set, go. That's it. And then you're going to slowly bring your arms up. Yep. That's it. Slowly come down. Oh, yeah, nice. How does that feel?
Feels like a big stretch.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And like everyone with spinal cord injury is different. So everyone presents differently. People have different amount of spasms, different places, different amounts of activation. Even with the same level of injury, could be presenting completely different. So everyone's different, and that's why it's good to work in, because you're always up for a challenge. You're always seeing something different. So it gives good variety for the trainer.
So we finished our session. It's a lot of hard work. I'm definitely exhausted after that, but thank you, Mitch.
No worries, good session, like always.
And thank you for saying yes to being on camera on my YouTube
anytime,
channel.
anytime you want me on.
And if anyone has any questions about the exercises for Rich, he will happily answer them. Post them below. And remember to subscribe and click that thumbs up button if you like this video.